When I criticize you, you in power, it doesn't mean I don't like you.
Yeah.
The Hausa people
want me
say,
to succeed?
Gyara does not mean sauke maraba, meaning that pack your things well does not mean that put it down for us to share. Okay. That's the Hausa saying. So if I criticize anybody in government, he should take it positively, that even if I am wrong, that there are other people who feel what he's doing otherwise.
So you have been criticizing President Bola Tinubu, particularly on Kano. Just 2 days ago or so, I read your warning to him that Tinubu should be very careful about how he deals with the Kano situation. So exactly what is the president doing?
Not the president, how he deals with Kano people. That
the
how
Kano
some
situation.
Of his people
the Kano situation.
deal with the Kano situation. Because unknown to him, and I can beat my chest that he didn't know, Tinubu didn't know what happened, what was arranged. That there was a grand design to set up the Kano state government, including the emir, such that they could declare a state of emergency. And there was a meeting in a senior official of government's house in this Abuja, and the man that was supposed to be appointed emir was sent to Umrah. And as I speak to you now, he's in Saudi Arabia, because their thinking is that once the emir is invited today, he will be detained in Abuja. Once he's detained, the military would be put on alert.
And then the throne will be declared vacant.
Yes, and I keep on wondering.
Which other man again? Because there are two of them who are.
I say I don't want to mention names.
No, let's put on.
I don't want to mention names. Go and find out who is in Saudi Arabia out of the princes in Kano.
Will it be the one that was proposed by the Kano state government?
I can assure you that for the president's intervention,
Adobayoro was proposed by the Kano state government.
So that the world
knows. I just want to understand the news.
Everybody in Nigeria knows what is happening. That there are key people in this government that are hell-bent in causing a bloodbath in Kano, such that they can take Kano through the back door. If they think they are important, they are powerful, and they are popular politicians, let them wait for a free and fair election in 2027 to remove the NNPP government. But they want to use their position to help themselves. That is not what it should be. People should look back to history. Do you know that the Wahala in 1966 started from Kano, Wete, and the removal of the grandfather of this Sunusi? People don't know. That is why I am asking the president to talk to the IG. The IG should not be taking instructions from people who are nobody. And they could have just presented the president with fait accompli that there was a bloodbath in Kano and that there is need for a state of emergency, or so should be brought back and met the emir. Is it the responsibility of federal government? Let me tell you that even if the Supreme Court rules that Sunusi was not properly appointed as the emir of Kano, can President Bola Tinubu appoint emir from Abuja and take to Kano?
No, that would be the responsibility of the Kano state government.
So why waste your energy?
This unpassed, because we can't have two princes disputing such a reverse to
the president should know better.
And each of them can lay claim to court orders in this favor and all of that.
We know that the courts have been directed from Abuja, unknown to the president.
So who's in Abuja that will be directed to the president?
Those that do this, they know when I speak that we know them, because they have an issue to solve with Sunusi. That's their personal problem. Sunusi is the emir of Kano. There is nothing they can do. 10 times you remove him, 11 times we will reappoint him. So why waste your time?
Who is we? You are part of them now.
Of course, I'm NNPP. The government in Kano is the NNPP government. I'm the secretary of the board of trustees.
Okay. All right.
So we are not joking. If they are doing this to stop Kano people from accessing the dividends of democracy, because the government is always at war, then they are wasting their time. Because the structures we have, once there is an election, free and fair, there is no way any human being can defeat the Congo machine in Kano. He has not spoken. He has not spoken. Has he spoken?
So how very strong is the NNPP structure in Kano? Because at some point, not long after the general elections, there were rumors of a crack in the arrangement that the Falcon was no longer listening to the Falcon.
You are a very intelligent man.
Yes, that there was a crack between the relationship between Abagida and
that's what you the press carried there.
There had always been a hand. stoking that.
Federal government
Stoking
to
that.
destabilize Kano. I have on the social media. I just read before coming here. I listened to Falana making a speech at Yinka Adumakin's lecture. I also spoke to one senator from Kano when he said openly that he was bought with 90 billion naira project, not in the budget. I can show you when we finish.
A senator from Kano.
Yes, to destabilize the system.
They should be telling the security agencies all he knows.
They didn't see. What they don't know about Kano is that Kano politics had always been that of noise making, right from First Republic during Sardauna.
Well, I hope you are doing well, considering the fact that your party, I mean, things seem, I'm thinking of the best expression to use. I don't want to say things are falling apart within the party, but from all indication, that seems to be the case.
Which party?
The Labour Party.
There's no party. I'm not a member of the Labour Party. I'm obedient.
Okay. Oh, there's a difference between obedience and the Labour Party.
Sure.
Right.
Obedience are in every political party. Obedience are in APC. Obedience are in PDP. I am an obedient from the PDP extraction. I was PDP chairman in Belgium in 2001. We inaugurated the foreign chapters. Then I was PDP international for 4 years before I ran for Guba, Anambra, when Obasanjo visited Brussels. But let me tell you, the Labour Party is nothing without P2B.
It's nothing without
It's nothing. I followed the train from the angle of P2B's not getting the ticket before Atiku and the brouhaha that Atiku wouldn't let P2B get the ticket. But
Peter Obi had to leave the PDP.
There was this meeting in Abia State Government House when Valentine Ozibo was to be governor, was running for governor, and we were all at Abia Government House, where I now noticed that most of the PDP caucus from the southeast were winding down for Atiku. And I was like, are you guys okay? How can you guys be talking about Atiku
when you have Peter Obi?
When you have Peter Obi. Meanwhile, it has been a northern 8 years.
Right.
Don't forget. We have to lay the equation like this. Now we have a southern presidency, which Bola Ahmed Tinubu is running for 4 years. I think the onus is on the Nigerian people to assess Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because we southerners, the embarrassment is for us if the southern president fails. That's what I say as an obedient. We still have a chance for Nigerians to say no. Now we have tried Bola Ahmed Tinubu for 4 years. Let us give this P2B a chance.
Okay, so is that what's on the table right now?
That's what is on the table for me.
But you don't think the crisis within the Labour Party
no crisis.
will affect the obedient, the Peter Obi chances?
No.
If he remains a member of the Labour Party, because we're hearing that Peter Obi is still a member of the Labour Party. You might not be a member of the Labour Party, but he is.
Can I tell you something?
Right.
You see, Julius Abure, 4 years, 3 years ago, we all came. Julius Abure was just somebody that P2B wanted to help. Let me tell you my experience.
You don't think it was a mutually beneficial
No,
relationship?
listen now, just listen to me. My experience from the PDP, when your leaders say enough is enough, you can go. Imagine you had a so-called convention at Newi. Your presidential candidate, aspirant, didn't come. And you are confidently and comfortably dishing orders. Somebody is actually hitting the drum that this Abure of a man is dancing on. Because what will happen tomorrow?
Who do you think is beating the drum?
Well, we know that there are some big rats somewhere we are yet to identify by tomorrow. When the owners of the party, I mean, you have a sitting governor, you have His Excellency P2B, a man of, impeccable integrity, somebody who is supposed to be our president.
What exactly makes them the owners of the Labour Party? Is it because of their profile? Is it because of
profile? They were the financiers, the clouds that brought in our money because of this same P2B.
Now Julius Abure is threatening and he's saying, look, you dare not hold this meeting.
Who is he threatening?
Otherwise you'll be sanctioned.
I had his DMI chairman, Marcel, yesterday here talking. Marcel came into this country after 8 months. All the DMI you are hearing is in London or in one corner of the street. Ask Marcel to come here and give me his visa that brought him in here. He has not been in this country for 9 months plus, and you've been claiming to be somebody, to be DMI of a Labour Party. These guys are a bunch of...
I'm not sure I'm still following you. I need, so that you don't lose me there. This is about the scheduled, stakeholders meeting tomorrow. You say they are the owners of the party. That's Alex Obi, Alex Oti, the governor of Abia.
Alex Oti,
Peter Obi,
the members of the House of Assembly.
The Nadi Usman,
no,
caretaker.
First of all,
right.
let's go the way it is. You have Peter Obi, you have Alex Oti, you have the elected members of the National Assembly who will be there tomorrow. I want to see who is going to be behind Abure as he's coming. Let me say it here. I want the government of Nigeria to realize that you can only thrive if you have a formidable opposition. I think there is a ploy to silence the opposition because PDP can have crisis, Labour parties have a crisis. No, come on. And
Isn't that giving too much to the governing party? Because if, for like they say, for a lizard to enter in, there has to be a gaping hole in the wall, which means there's a weakness within the structures of the party, whether it's Labour Party, PDP, or whichever party you're talking about.
It can be artificial. It can be man-made. There can be a deliberate ploy to make the opposition weak. Is a strategy. Let us see tomorrow. Tomorrow, the owners of the party will take their party. The NLC, Peter Obi, members of the National Assembly, everybody that is supposed to be the original owners of Labour Party will show. I pray that Abure comes there. Let him look at those people to their faces. Peter Obi. Abure should be glad that.
So what happens then? Julius Abure insists that his faction is the rightful owner.
He has been a spoiler
of the party.
He has been a spoiler since that Nnewi kangaroo convention.
Are there chances that Peter Obi, Alex Oti, this team would likely move to another political party? Because there are indications that there are conversations going on with other parties, maybe the SDP. Is that a possibility?
Peter Obi is a smart politician. He can handle whatever is on his pots. I can tell you that. But we obedience, we're insisting that the Nigerian people should stand up and take back their country. We can take back our country if we assess currently what the president is doing. Look at plateau killings.
Yeah.
People are saying land grabbing. You don't have only one section of people on the plateau. You also have Igbos that have the same population as others. Nobody, the Igbos are not killing anybody. They have to look inwards and see who are really the perpetrators of these killings, because I can't grab land on the plateau. My dad, I was giving birth to in the north.
Right.
I'm not grabbing any land. I know which one my dad owned. I know which ones I bought in Jos.
Okay, so finally, will the obedience be willing to move with Peter Obi wherever he goes to?
Oh my God. We are waiting. In fact, me personally, I wish they would abandon that party that would die as soon as Peter leaves. But we have invested a lot in the Papa, Mama, Pekin slogan. I was in Borno. We were everywhere. Obedience. I'm from the southeast. It will amaze you, but I have a northern background. I see Nigeria as the only country we have, and it's time that we leave this tribalistic, useless thinking that makes us elect stupid leaders. I don't live in Nigeria, but I've been in Nigeria for 3 years now, telling Nigerians, wake up. We have everything that is endowed on earth that makes people successful. What is wrong with us?
And it's a good place to leave it.